What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another VitoVerse, man. We are live for another week. How's everybody doing out there? Happy 4th of July if you are here in America, and happy whatever else is going on in the world, if you're celebrating anything. So, I got my co-host here with me. What's going on with y'all?
Not much here. Just another day.
Y'all quiet today.
Sorry. Hey, well, I have to be quiet because I got the fiance and the baby sleep, and yeah, they're doing their thing. So I kind of have to be quiet. But even though I'm in the garage, and yes, I am wearing a tank top because I am in the garage, and it is hot as crap. So so that's why I'm like, I usually will wear a shirt, wear a hat. I'm like, nah, it's too hot right now. I'm sorry. And I actually they're doing a lot of cleaning in this garage. So yeah, that's why. So I'm just trying to say, hey, cool.
What's cracking, Sandstorm?
Yeah. Not much. Chilling. Stand back, just in life.
How was y'all 4th? Did y'all pop off anything? Any firecrackers?
Um, Me personally, no. I stayed home. I didn't have the kids, so I kind of just chilled, did my own thing. Um, yeah, just basically. I mean, I could hear fireworks going around me,
Mhm.
but the one thing that like sucks is like Fourth of July is one of those like nighttime holidays, you know.
Hmm.
So like I had to work the next day, so and most people drop fireworks and stuff like that between like 10 and 12. So I just like I had to go to bed. So
Man, they start early down here. As soon as
Yeah.
it begins to do a little dusk.
Yep. Yeah, I'm like,
right,
God, that's how it was here, and I'm like I literally pulled when I came. For me, I actually went to my aunt's house. I was literally just chilling in the house with me and my fiance. We were just like trying to figure out some stuff. We was gonna go to a friend of ours who lives 9 minutes from us, and we were gonna hang out with them for a little bit because they still haven't seen our son yet. So we were gonna do that. But my mother had sent a message to us and say like, hey, your aunt is actually having a little barbecue and everything else, and we were trying to figure out like, is it going to be the family? Is it going to be a bunch of people? What's the deal? It's like, oh, it's the family. Okay, cool, we'll come over. Although the fact that like we had to drive 45 minutes to go to where she out in the freaking boonies. So I was like, forget this mess. But yeah, we went out there, did that, got to play some games a little bit, hang out with my cousins. They got to see my son and everything, and my aunt, my uncle, and everybody all like, yo, your baby's just chill. Like, what the heck's going on here? He's a chill baby. I'm like, yeah, he is a chill baby. Yeah, but when it comes to like me, he just want to like scratch the crap out of me. I'm sorry. I still got marks from him on my arm, man. I still have them. They're like all right here, like with scabs. And don't you dare camera. He's not here when you do this.
Start to move on you.
Yep, because I just did one thing. I'm not doing that. But anyway, yeah. So came back home. And right when we just pulled up, fireworks started going up. I'm like, dang, it ain't take that long. So yeah, I literally was like, all right. I was thinking about going out. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go upstairs and listen to some comics and stuff, and then passed out. I think at like 9 or 10 o'clock, I passed out. I think I woke around like 11:30 to midnight from the couch.
mm,
So I was like, I was done.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, nah, it was just a regular 4th of July. I was actually inside doing my reaction to Not Like Us, so I didn't see no fireworks until I got out of that, and I saw maybe a few. There was a few over by the studio, where I do my recording at. There was a few at where I live at, but mainly the main fireworks that was going off was like downtown Lawrenceville, and I think they actually did that a day before,
Yeah.
or something like that. So. Normally, Lake Lanier has something, Stone Mountain has something, but I missed all of that. Plus, I got to get back on the dating scene. I need somebody to roll with me to some of these and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You get that magic romance, like the movies or something. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but other than that, man, it's been a chill 4th of July. A good thing nobody I know of was sitting up here popping off guns and stuff like that in the air. Like that right there is like, don't do that during the 4th of July, guys. Like,
Right.
first of all, you can hit somebody, you know what I'm saying? The bullet has to come back down, you know what I'm saying? And that's where we have a lot of people losing their lives from,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, doing that. On top of that, I mean, it's just, it makes no sense. I mean, if you're going to do that, it's not like it's busting in the air and, oh, snap, you're just shooting your gun. Like, this makes no sense. So,
Yeah.
and then all the people that were doing shooting fireworks, I hope y'all were being safe out there. I was actually watching Casanet's little stream. I want to say that was Wednesday, right? Where they blew up his room with fireworks.
Oh.
That was insane, but it was not his room, of course. It was a replica. They did that, planned it all out. It almost got ruined, like that whole little, like what they were trying to do or whatever, almost got ruined, but because they had to literally tell Twitch, hey, no, we're now this is fake. We got to show y'all what's going on. So like as soon as they did that and cut the feed, and it kind of went black for a minute, like the amp house went black. they had to actually kind of talk to somebody like, hey, no, that was fake. That was fake. No, we didn't we didn't set no fire to that was that was fake. But yeah, other than that, man, it's been a great 4th of July. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar dropping Not Like Us on 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? I did my reaction, so if y'all guys have not seen it, please go over to my, well, you're already at my channel. After this, take a look at Not Like Us reaction. I was pretty goofy on there. I'm always pretty goofy on my reactions, so definitely check that out, and tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. And shout out to all the new subscribers. I got a couple subscribers off of that, so thank you guys for the kind of support. Feel free to go ahead and comment on any of my videos. It don't have to be a specific one or the one that you liked or subscribed off of. It can be any video that you watch. When you do that, you're entering yourself into our Road to 300 giveaway raffle that we're having here on this channel. So if you want to enter that, just go ahead and comment, hit that like button, and subscribe. But anyway, let's get into today's icebreaker. What are you guys watching? I'm gonna start off with Sandstorm since Noto probably has less.
I really do this time.
Well, Noto just told me that Jujutsu Kaisen,
Wrong.
or not, Kaisen number 8. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Is Kaiju. Thank you. Is officially over. So unfortunately, I guess I'm not watching that. My Hero is still going on. So I guess we're over there. That's where we're at.
It's being delayed by a week. Episode 10 is gonna be the next episode's being delayed. I just looked at it now.
Man.
I look. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I have to think up. I always keep up to date on stuff.
So I guess we're just not getting anything around here.
Dragon Ball, you want.
Right.
Yeah, you know that Kid Dragon Ball coming out.
No, I'll pass on that. I'll let somebody else tell me how that went.
Wait.
So been watching that. Actually, I had to catch up on the last 2 episodes of Demon Slayer, so I could watch, well, the second to last and the last episode, to watch that. I've been getting back into The Warrior, which I really like that show. That's a good show. And planning on watching Axel here in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Axel Foley. Yeah, the Axel Foley track. But other than that, yeah, I haven't really been watching too much because I've been trying to use this summer for a time to catch up on some of my backlog stuff. Like as far as video games and stuff like that. Good luck. Yeah, I know that's how that works. But yeah, but mainly I'm doing it for video games, and then like right before the that sounded like a dope kick.
I know.
Right before school time comes back around. Right before school time comes back around, I'll be trying to catch up on all the movies that I missed, which includes The Quiet Place, because I haven't gotten Quiet Place yet.
Yeah, isn't the new one supposed to be coming out soon? I think
It's out, I think, already.
It's out.
Oh, okay.
What you might be thinking of is a video game coming out. They had a trailer of that recently.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's VR or not. I think it is VR. That will make sense.
It should be.
VR.
It should be.
Yeah. So Noto, what's on your little list?
In my middle bit. So besides of everything, yes, I did watch Kaiju number 8, seen the final episode of that, pretty much I've seen all my final episodes of the spring season. Those are done now, which I'm happy with some of them. We do have now since the season 2s of them, so I'm happy about them. Slime is still going, has not stopped, is still continuing. We're now into the second half of it, so I'm actually enjoying that. which I already read. I know what's happening. I just like watching it. It makes it fun. What I have been watching, and I still need to finish watching the first episode. I have actually checked out the Suicide Squad Isekai. Yes, I only got like a good maybe 10-15 minutes in of that. I have not got a chance to finish, although I'm watching on Disney Plus / Hulu, so that's where it's at. But I've been really watching classic DuckTales. That's what I've really been watching with my son. So that's what's been happening. We are, because me and my fiance have two separate accounts. Well, she's on my account, but we have two separate profiles. So, like, I have it up to the point where Gyro and Huey, Dewey, and Louie goes back in time to King Arthur. That's where the last place left off. And I guess she continued on. I think we're up to the point where Mrs. Beakley actually was doing opera and actually with the Vikings. So, I think we just finished that. We're on the next episode after that.
Is this the old school one or the new one?
The old school one.
Man, I missed that. I got to get back into that.
Yep. Like, and it's funny because when you watch the opening song, every time you're like, I remember this episode. I remember this, and like every time I look at it, it's like we're going to those episodes of the opening song, and it's actually funny. I think the only one we haven't seen is like, I know there was a scene where Scrooge and Webby, I think it's like they're underwater and like kiss the shark and everything. And there's another one where Scrooge, Gyro, and I think one of the boys actually were in outer space. Where I guess the alien took like Scrooge McDuck's dollar or some mess like that. But everything else that we've seen like in the actual preview is like we've seen so far.
Hmm.
So it's like been the first like 20-some episodes, and it's been interesting. I think there's one we haven't seen yet, which is coming up very soon. So yeah, so that's what I've been watching so far. But I mean, I'm still on my anime thing. I'm on to now the road of looking at the summer ones. I'm kind of letting them, some build up, some I'm just like, what were they thinking? And yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Gotcha. Well, I'm watching The House of the Dragons. That's definitely been definitely spicing up like normal. It's Game of Thrones, so you know what I'm saying. It's not going to lack on drama. You know what I'm saying. It's definitely going to give you what you want, and they're pushing that narrative. They pushing the needle along pretty quick. So you know what I'm saying.
That's good.
Definitely like that. Now, I did hear that there were some bad reviews from certain people and stuff like that, and certain sites and stuff like that. But for me, it's hitting all the notes that I want, so I'm cool with it. So, been watching The Acolyte, hot garbage, but it's hot garbage. In my opinion, just on some different reasons, not because of everybody else's reasons. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has these opinions of it. Based off of other people's opinions. My opinion, the reason why it's hot garbage is, you know, I'm not going to get into it right now. But definitely, man, it needs some work. I'm not saying that the director is garbage herself or something like that, but it seems as if something is missing and something's been missing, you know what I'm saying, in this since it began. So I see what they were trying to do and what they've been doing, but it's not really touching my heart the way it should be. So yeah, they need to go back and draw more on that one. Anyway, so other than that, The Boys. Actually, I haven't watched the recent episodes of The Boys, so I believe I'm behind maybe 2 episodes. But that is something I am watching. And I've watched Supercell, so if you haven't got a chance, definitely check that out. It's a superhero series on Netflix. It's London based, so if you don't know London slang, definitely put on the translation. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know it, it's very similar to patois, so I'm understanding what's going on. So to me, it's not that hard to, you know what I'm saying, hear what I need to hear and stuff like that and what they're saying. But you know, it's definitely hitting the right notes as far as like first, you know, dragging you through the normal lives of these people, and then next thing you know, superpowers pop up. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. As far as animes and cartoons right now, I'm taking a definite break. I actually um, I actually suspended my Crunchyroll account for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I had to, life happens, so you know what I'm saying. I'll get back to it. I have to catch up on my animes and stuff, and I actually got rid of my Hulu, so I'm actually low on anime right now. So
So let me ask. Wait, you don't have Hulu?
no.
Okay,
Oh,
I was just about to ask a question because I was about to say, that one of the shows that we looked at the trailer
mm-hmm.
for the life of me, I can't remember the exact name of the actual thing. Um, but it was basically like the Power Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Loser Rangers.
Loser Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
That's on Hulu.
yeah, that's on Hulu.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which
It's on
what?
Crunchyroll too, and that's where I've been like started. That's where I started it.
No, it's not on Crunchyroll. It's really on
No,
Hulu.
it was. I actually started there on it. It was the Japanese version. It was all Japanese. It was all sub, but no, it was definitely on there.
I gotta double check.
Yeah, I was definitely watching it on there. I started it there, um, and then there was another one I started on Crunchyroll, but I took a break on my Crunchyroll account. I'm not getting my Hulu account back, so I'm just gonna leave that where it is.
I feel
But,
that.
Yep.
but what I might do, is they have an upgrade package. Damn, you stink. They have an upgrade package, and so it gives you like some of the trending shows on Hulu for Disney Plus. So if I go ahead and get that one day, I might, get some of the perks of Hulu, but whatever. But other than that, man, it's just been basically just watching my Netflix shows, my Prime shows, and I'm trying to think. There was supposed to be one on HBO that I was watching. It was that Ninja joint.
Oh, I think I might know which one.
What was that Ninja joint, dog? Where oh
You talking about the anime one? You talking about?
yeah, because it's on Cartoon Network. It's
I
on
was about to say the
it's-
one that was over the top, but
Yeah, yeah.
no.
I was watching
Nightmare-
the first episode, and then like since I don't have the HBO joint, I haven't got back into it. So I only watch that every time I go over a family member's that has it.
Mm.
I'm trying to get back into that, so I'm actually trying to find it on one of my sites.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Cartoon. It's on Cartoon Network, so or Adult Swim. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Adult Swim. Yeah, so definitely, man, I gotta catch up on that at least. And the joint that you was talking about, the Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah,
Gotta
so it's
catch
like
up on that too.
yeah,
That's on there too.
because I think
Is it the cartoon? The cartoon
yes,
one?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the one where Harley Quinn is like different, right? Like she's dressed different. It's not like the same Harley.
This is the anime.
This is the anime version. We actually did a preview for this, the trailer.
Okay.
For,
Okay.
yeah. So I believe the week of the final of like all the spring stuff, they actually gave us 3 episodes already. The first 3. So now we're already up to episode 4 right now.
Yeah, so I gotta catch up on that. That'll probably be the only anime I watch right now. Especially when's Bleach supposed to come back?
Not until the fall, I believe.
Okay.
Let me double check. Well, what are we doing now? Double check. Let's see. Is it fall? Where is Bleach?
All right, so let's get into our news. You keep on looking for that, Noto.
Yeah, I
let
got
us
you.
know when that comes out. But let's get into our news. I'm starting to see some stuff on here that's funny. So originally, I was going to start off with covering, just to get this mess out the way, the Acolyte and the bad news on that. But we'll save that for another time when I have like more information on what other people are saying, what the internet is saying, and then I'll give my opinion too, as far as like how I'm feeling about it. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm disliking it and stuff. So, but other than that, let's get into uh, what is some interesting news? So this month, of course, Deadpool comes out. So that comes out this month. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all gonna go watch that? Did y'all say that? Did y'all gonna watch that?
Go watch it. Deadpool, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
It's.
But
I was gonna say it's part of the MCU, and I won't say I'm necessarily burnt out with the MCU. I'm more so burnt out with the storyline and them just constantly adding and all this other stuff. But I always like attach Deadpool to it, but like don't attach it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like this. It's like Marvel for the grown folks, for the grown and sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, facts.
So it's definitely something that I want to watch and definitely want to check out. But at the same time, it's like it's fresh.
yeah.
It is. Yeah. Yeah, same. Me is the same way. It's like I don't really consider it as adding as the MCU. It's just more of like it's Deadpool. I'm just here for Ryan Reynolds and this stupidity and how he acts in this whole movie because no matter what the outcome is, it's always gonna be funny. It's always gonna be something he says and does, and it just makes it what it is. So I'm actually always been excited. But to have Hugh Jackman in this and be as Wolverine, it's like it makes it interesting because I'm like, how this gonna play out? But again, this is Deadpool. What? Hey, let's bring the comedy, let's bring the carnage, let's bring it all. Let's go.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't even care. It's like to me, it's its own entity. It's its own series alone. That's all that I can say. So I'm excited about it still, no matter what. Whether someone says something bad or anything else, I don't care. I'm still gonna watch it regardless. Side note on this, Bleach has no actual release date yet, so it's just saying 2024. So this is a side note.
Okay.
So.
All right. So other news. This.
What is this?
What is this nonsense?
The James Gunn Superman.
I'm gonna need some pizza for this.
How about this view? All right. What about this view right here? Hold on. I just saw it. Hold on. Where was it at? Here we go. That view. Just take it all in. Take it all in.
Pause.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was all intents and purposes. Take that. Take it all.
Nah,
because that's basically what they're doing. They're screwing us with this, like literally. Where's this Hawk Girl image at? I said Hawk. Let's say Hawk Girl. Where's she at? No, not you. Ow, that hurt. Where is it?
I was gonna say they did show a little bit of it.
What?
This is right here, but okay, wait. Oh, there you go. Green Lantern.
Trash.
Girl.
Trash.
Superman.
Trash.
I forgot Mr. Marvelous or Mr. Fantastic. What? Dude, what is this dude's name?
I was gonna say that's Marvel.
Huh?
Mr. Fantastic is Marvel.
Trash.
No, what is dude's name? Like, it is. Dude.
Terrific.
Oh, terrific. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, you see what's going on here. You see what they doing. You see what he's doing. I thought, look, ain't James Gunn the one that made Brightburn?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking he's going to, you know what I'm saying, do Superman justice. Pun intended. Nah, cuz you better not touch Batman. I swear.
Oh,
Nah,
you're
nah.
gonna have.
And the famous words of Dr. Evil. How about you?
You bet not touch no Batman. Pause. But
Facts.
yeah. So that's the latest on James Gunn's. That's the controversy going on. People are upset about that suit.
So let me ask: Is this supposed to be like? Is this supposed to be like old and back in the day, like Superman?
That's what it looks like.
Man,
Is it-
look, we don't know what James Gunn is doing. We
Oh,
know.
okay. Then let me ask this question: Then, is it Justice League or is it Super Friends?
Again,
Ooh.
we don't know nothing. Of
Okay.
what we just know it's a film. Remember, he had that. They had the slate, and he said his little announcements. We don't know not a team. But it's
Okay, because if it's
Not a
Super
team.
Friends, he might be on to something with that suit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the same. That's the
Nah.
same suit you got when you had the Super Friends.
No, let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Uh-oh.
Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Ain't no Superman with a baggy suit, cuz. You see that? You see that?
Listen, you just in a different angle.
Oh, what's that? Look. Where the abs? Look at that.
They gonna come in with green screen. This picture, hold on, go back.
Which one?
The one before that. Yeah. Why? No, go back. Yeah.
This one?
Why she look so sad? She's sad flying. Oh, my baby.
This shit look like a Yorkie with a harness on, and they somebody like.
But I will say this too. My man in the Green Lantern suit. Why is belly all puffed out like that?
Yo, and you know what? That's what I'm saying.
It's got to be Super Friends.
Like,
It's got to be the Super
this
Friends.
is garbage, friends. This is the Legion of Doom. Who's the dude in the blue? That's what we'll do. I bet you that's Martian. That's Martian Manhunter. I bet you that's Martian Manhunter. That has to be.
And blue?
Yeah, because they're going green screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, cuz, nah. We're going to have to, Is that the Dora the Explorer? It's Hawk Girl? Oh, my God.
Yeah, you didn't know that? That part I knew.
Game over. That's game over right there.
Listen, just give her a chance.
Give who a chance? Dora?
Yeah,
Swiping,
give Dora
no
a chance.
swiping, no.
She was in something else, though. She was in something else.
She was
that
in
was
some other
good.
stuff. Yeah. No, she a great actress. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at that, just as I looked at her face and then I looked at the door, I was like, wait a minute.
Dora, is that you? You exploring something in here.
Are you exploring the Super Friends?
Right, you're exploring with the Super Friends. What's going on?
Yeah, they somebody wrong for leaking those cause they got us heated.
It's in Atlanta, right?
And down here.
No. I'm saying it's the production in Atlanta.
Ain't down here. Ain't down here.
Okay.
Heck no, them
man.
ain't down here. No,
Oh my
they
goodness.
better not be, cause I was sure enough go down there, but nah, they ain't down here.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Alright.
WB don't shoot their stuff down there. They know this is Marvel territory. They'll get chased out by the Hulk. So,
Hulk smash, yeah. Man.
so have you guys watched Now You See Me? Have you
Two.
ever watched any of those movies?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Alright, so
I think maybe.
I'm definitely gonna be honest, no.
all right, so next year
Oh god.
they're releasing a third one.
Wait, didn't I just go through didn't I just go through a list last time I said this is like the list of stuff we're about to be getting, like horror movies? I think I remember I gave you a list last time.
I think you're right.
What?
I was like, yeah, I
But
think
no,
I
this
remember.
ain't, this
Of
ain't a horror
movies that
movie.
were coming out.
Like
this
horror
is-
movie.
But this is
Okay.
not a horror movie. This, like Now You See Me
Mm-hmm.
is the magician movie.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm saying, with the magic.
I don't know. For some. Okay. You buy my head for for some reason. I'm thinking I'm thinking horror in my head. I was like, doesn't it sound like a horror movie? I just gave you like a list of this, so I take that all back. My bad.
Yeah, no. This the magic movie.
Yeah, I think it's so. Yeah.
So
So
this would actually be Now
See Me 3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
I think I only seen the first one. I haven't get a chance to see the second.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I think I saw bits and pieces of the second one, but I wasn't paying too much attention. But yeah, I mean, I don't feel any type of way about it anyway. But you know, what I'm saying, it's still like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
The third one,
Okay. Yeah, running out of materials again.
exactly.
That's the only thing. If you're coming out with third, it's like you're running out of materials. It's like I can understand the second one if it's trying to continue where the first one left off, but if it don't kind of have a reason to why we need a third one, it's like, come on. I mean,
Right.
the only movie I know that would make sense for a third one is the Ocean series. Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and
Oh.
Ocean's 13. Like
Yeah.
those were fine.
Oh yeah.
Those were perfectly fine. Because it was just
Yeah,
like
I was at the movies recently, and there was a Brad Pitt and what's her name?
Brad Pitt and George Clooney.
Yeah, George Clooney movie coming out, and I thought that was like Ocean's 13. I was like, is this 13 or 14? It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. But it
Like,
it's-
dang.
I know, and that's why I was telling my fiance. So I was like, wait, Brad Pitt and George Clooney in the movie together? Wait, is this another Oceans? Hold up, what's going on here? It's like, hold on, y'all trying to punk
Gotta
me?
be Oceans. Oh, there's got to be Oceans.
Yo, that's the same one I was thinking. It's like, yo, like this, like it's been a rare moment to see both of them in the movie together. It's like super rare.
Yeah.
Because when you know those two together in the movie, it's like, all right, this is about to be good for some odd reason. Like we're getting that Oceans feel again. So I would like it.
So in other news, we have the live-action Watch Dogs movie being filmed now.
Huh?
How do y'all feel about that?
Huh?
What now?
Wait, what?
So we have the live-action Watch Dogs movie right now. How do you feel about that?
Like where is it? Like, I mean, I'm not asking like where it's like the way I'm asking this question. I'm not like asking like where they're filming everything. I'm like where, like if we're doing the Watchdog movie, where are we taking place? Are we doing it from the first one, the second one? Like
Right.
that's the question, because the first, second, and Legion are three totally different like locations, entities, different things like that. So if it's like doing the very first one, I mean, I'm cool with it, because the story with the first one was actually great. It was interesting. It's just the introduction and everything else. The second one was a little, it was okay with like a different scene and everything else, which makes sense. And Legion, I haven't even tried it, so I have no clue, because the only thing I saw on the cover of that game was a pig's face, like a pig like mask or whatever it was. I was like, I have no clue what this is. I know it's Watch Dogs, but I don't know how I feel about this. The first two are the only ones I know about the most. But I think number one sticked out to me the most because it's the first time we got introduced to it, and I really had a fun time with it. I never beaten it, but it was fun. So if they're going by using all the stuff from the very first game, I'm cool with it. I mean, I'll wait a while.
Most likely it's going to be the first game. But I mean, even if it isn't, if they can sit up here and make it, it's a spy game. You know, what I'm saying? A hacking game. It's a spy hacking game. So
I think it works better as a movie anyway, to be honest with you.
right.
True.
And if they did it in Atlanta or New York or LA, I mean, that would be kind of cliche. So to do it in Chicago would be like, yeah, do it in this origin. You know what I'm saying? Where you started off from. That would be a little more appealing, because we haven't seen Chicago in a how can I say it, like an action spy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, the latest Chicago thing that we were getting, wasn't it like a old, not like a old Chicago, but like, you know what I mean? Like I felt like there was a movie that was coming out about Chicago or about something taking place.
No, but I
But
didn't know. I know Transformers take place in Chicago,
Mm.
and that's over the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like Chicago is always like in some live action, but it's always like the butt of the you know what I'm saying, the movie or whatever. It's not centered around Chicago.
Yeah.
Which is
This
crazy
one,
that it's crazy that Transformers takes place in Chicago, but they use Detroit
yeah,
for the
exactly.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's because them boys are shooting around there. But anyway,
We're going over there. Chirac.
uh,
Maybe it was Chirac? No, never mind.
so no, actually, what's been taken like as far as filming recently will be
Yeah.
the TV series to Shy. That will be
Okay,
more accurate to
maybe that's what I was
go
thinking.
down.
Yeah.
But no, there's movies that have been shot in Chicago recently. We just don't know it, or they be like, oh yeah, this is Chicago, and it's really not. But this will be the first time we get a live action like spy like stuff just in Chicago, because they did the Avengers. They did Black Panther in Chicago. Well, they were supposed to be Chicago. When they went to find what's her name? Ironheart.
Oh yeah.
Bree Williams or Bree, whatever
Yep.
her name is. Yeah. So I mean, they use Chicago, but only in like a little light because they scared of them fools. But
Yeah.
anyway,
But
um,
oh yeah,
the
let me say.
finals-
Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me add one more thing to that real quick. To let people know, if you guys actually are going to watch these movies, especially, please take this with a grain of salt, because again, remember, we do have these movies or series that are based off of games, and sometimes 9 times out of 10 they actually end up being a hit or miss. So please take this with a grain of salt. That even though we're talking about, if you play the game, like I said, Watch Dogs whatsoever, you understand it. I mean, hey, you may know anything, but there may be something new, may something change. But
Yeah, because Watch Dogs in itself was a mess.
yeah, yeah. So again, take this with a grain of salt, and just things could, it could be a hit, it could be a miss. So that's all I gotta say for there.
hmm
all right. So the final season of Stranger Things is halfway filmed now.
Really?
Man, I thought it was gonna be done sooner than this.
Boy, I thought it was done years ago. Man, these kids is grown.
Yeah, what's his name was talking about how he was looking up to it wasn't to Dre. Was it a basketball player or something? The black kid, the black dude. He was talking.
He played in a LeBron joint.
Oh, he said he was looking up. He looks up to Michael B. Jordan, like as for inspiration for like working on stuff like that. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, you cannot be any less than like 22 now.
Yeah.
He's like all of these. They're not kids no more. Everybody 20 something plus. You know what I'm saying? So, even Elle, she's old enough to be Drake's wife now. Since Drake is after her.
Like, that's what he want to do. Because he's been waiting.
Yep.
Minor.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
He said, "You a major now."
Yep.
He said, "Come get some." He said, "They can't laugh at me now." Whitney, what did he say about Whitney? Whitney, if you wanna
No, he said something about some like I'm more I'm more Whitney Houston than I'm Bobby Brown.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
No,
stop
you Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, stop
You
that.
see,
Stop
she
that.
said it. She was like, he texts me just out of nowhere and da 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 and talk. We just talk about life and boys. Who said that?
Yeah, who said that?
Who? Did you say Drake? You said Aubrey. Because she said Aubrey. She didn't say Drake. She said Aubrey.
Uh-huh.
You know what did Kanye and the famous word of Kanye what did he say about stop talking? I just want to get him some draws.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Sorry, Millie, man. we just had, I mean, we're in the height of the Drake and Kendrick beef, and you happen to be collateral damage. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you're, you know, it is kind of messed up. We're talking about how he was being a predator on you, you know, at an early age. But I don't see how you thought that was normal because you did act like that was like, yeah, you just.
She from England.
Exactly.
I'm like,
No, I'm sure the age difference is,
she's
is
from
different there
Australia,
too.
ain't she? Ain't she from Australia?
I thought she was from England.
Because Australians supposed to know better.
Maybe that's why.
They low key black white people. If that make any sense. I don't know if that making sense, but in my head that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, she's from Britain.
That's why.
No, they know better over there.
That still don't
Yeah.
drop. That's
Yeah, because it says right here the legal age in Britain is 18, bro. You a minority until you 18, bro.
Yeah,
cuz you messing up over there, cuz. Yep. Drake, take your, and even in Canada. So I mean, I don't understand where he's. Oh man,
The legal age in Canada is 16. That's why he tried to get away.
Oh, it
with
is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was 18.
Nope.
Okay.
That's why everybody goes to Canada early. If you know that for Michigan folk. You know what I'm saying?
Drake,
Michigan
you
folk.
take your tail back up there and mess with them youngins up there. Don't come to America with that, and tell your dad to stop doing that too.
Yep.
We hear about him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Dennis Graham. We hear about the Dennis Graham.
Oh
We hear about the
god.
Dennis Graham parties all the time. It scares people.
Scares people indeed.
I got one more little fun little something we can do right here. So there was a survey on the top 5 summer blockbusters of all times, according to Fandango. So over
I have a bad feeling about this.
Over 2,000 people.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We are gonna start from number 10 on down to 1 as greatest summer blockbusters of all time, and this means films that are released during the summertime, of course. So number 1, I'm sorry, number 10, Independence Day.
Okay.
Greatest blockbuster of all time. I feel that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
that
mean,
goes without saying.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
I
that.
don't know. What did he say? Oh no, that was Men in Black. Welcome to Earth. That's Independence Day.
Yep.
They're like L or NYPD. I will knock your punk down. No. Welcome to Earth. That's what it is.
All right. Number 9, The Avengers.
The original Avengers.
Yeah, The Avengers.
Yeah, we'll say.
I feel like you can almost take any of those and put them in just because that's one of the greatest series of all time, like numbers wise, and movie history. I can see it.
Number 8, Affinity War.
Dang. Okay. Wait. So time out.
See, that's
Let me ask you a question.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
How many more of these are Marvel movies?
I don't know.
Wait.
I'm just naming what they got.
Wait. How many more of these are Marvel Avenger movies?
Yeah.
No, I just named what they got. I can't tell you.
So I'm like, wait, see, that's
Yeah, that's where it starts to get cheating because if they
that's really exactly. I'm like, that's what I said when you said Avengers. It's like, which one?
So just look at it this way. When I'm saying Avengers, right? Look at it as an artist. So it's almost like an album. The movie will be looked at as like an album. So you're not like saying like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like a like, oh no, you're cheating with that, because there are in the music world there are music artists that have
different albums.
albums that are like the one of the tops of each season, whatever they drop.
mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I get it, but it feels weird to kind of put that
The
in.
reason why is because there is another series in here that is the same exact way. So that's why I'm like, look at it as artists. Look at it as albums. Look at these movies as albums, opposed to it being from the same product. Look at it as albums.
I feel like I think I might have an idea which one it is. I could be wrong, but I'll keep my mouth shut for the time being until I hear the rest of the list.
I'm gonna say this: your explanation makes sense.
Yes.
Though I don't like it.
Yep.
Because you're talking about albums versus the artist, and we're seeing it as the artist. You can't be like, well, the top 10 artists is Jay-Z, and Jay-Z because they came out with La Familia, Blueprint, all these other.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, you gonna put him there 3 times just because he had 3 albums in the summer? Like that don't. Nah, you got to make room for the other people. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. But like I said, I don't like it because they all came out in the summer. But okay.
That's what I was like. I'm on the same page. Like I get it, and I mean I get it and I understand it, but it's just
salty. The taste is very salty.
It's like it's very salty. Like you're just putting salt into the wound more than anything in the world right now.
Yeah.
It's like how much more salt do we need to put into this wound?
If I get 5 more Avengers,
name any other. After this, y'all gonna have y'all chance to name y'all own top 10.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely not putting in Avengers 3 times.
Exactly.
Again, this is Fandango, so
that's why I think I said I have a bad feeling about this.
but you know what I'm saying, this is a national. You know what I'm saying, this is like 2,000 people. It's not even like everybody in America. So
true.
You know what I'm saying, it's just 2,000 people's opinion to greatest. You know what I'm saying, summer movie or blockbuster of all time. So, all right. So that was number 8. Number 7, Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Now I can't speak on that because I'm too young and I don't know when that was released. You know what I'm saying? I was not alive during the time that was released.
Isn't it my week?
Okay.
So I can't speak to that. Only the people of that age could. You know what I'm saying, that saw it at that time. You know what I'm saying, and what the impact was. But okay, you know what I'm saying, it is a great movie.
Yeah.
I don't associate it with summer, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it don't, but I mean,
the only people that associate that is the people that were, you know what I'm saying, going to the movies at that time. You know what I'm saying, like the older people at that time, they know how that felt. You know what I'm saying, we don't.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the movie. What movie is this?
Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what's like. I see it.
Is this like ratings? This is not numbers, obviously.
No. This is based on what was. You know what I'm saying? Like each summer, these movies were released.
Yeah.
What are the greatest of all time? Like,
okay.
Now that we're actually looking at it from that perspective, like, I mean, I can definitely see why. I mean, I still feel like it's so salty, but I mean, like, and now we're basing it on like just movies from back then. I mean, because you put Return of the Jedi, and I'm like, yeah, okay, now I see where we're going with this.
Return of the Jedi is 8?
7.
7. Okay. I kind of imagine it would have been a little bit higher up. Just thinking, but I put this in 2 perspectives. I would think it was higher up because it's coming off of Empire Strikes Back, and I know everybody was all over Empire Strikes Back, which is like I think there was a high, and I think if I'm not mistaken, there was kind of a low on people's like after
expectation.
That movie. Yeah, after that movie came out, they were kind of a little more negative about it. With that being said, I thought it would be higher just because it was Return of the Jedi, but it is what it is.
I mean,
that's what's up.
I mean, I would say honestly, I would think it'd be 1 point higher. Actually, I would think it'd be 6, at least
Yeah,
like close to the top 5 at least.
yeah. I'm
Would be
feeling that one
7.
too.
Would be 7, which I'm fine with that one. I'm totally fine with that.
So number 6 is Dark Knight.
Okay, Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that.
Number 5, number 5, Empire Strikes Back.
Well, for reasons that I just explained, I understand why it's that high. Coming off of Star Wars, the first one, and I think Empire Strikes Back was probably one of the best received. That was the first time that we got to see Luke with Force abilities, and technically speaking, the Empire One on top of that. So, yeah, that was seeing more of the worlds and all that, and you got the Hoth area, which is iconic in itself. So yeah, I guess so. I wouldn't. I mean, I would have picked one of those movies. It probably would have been Empire Strikes Back and not Return of the Jedi, even though I like Jedi better than Empire Strikes Back. But okay, whatever. I'm still not happy about it.
That's why I laughed for a minute. I was like, here we go.
So Noto, you agree with that one?
I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm fine with it. Nothing else I can say to it.
All right. Number 4, New Hope.
Dang, really? I can't give the same excuse that I gave on the first one. It was the first Star Wars. It was something that they had never seen before, and that was something like a first up in itself, and where the whole trilogy started off in the first place. So now, if that's in there, then I would say I understand why it's that high. With that being said, am I happy about it? No. Out of all three of them, which one would I have picked? Probably Empire Strikes Back still.
I would have to say Return of the Jedi for me. I mean, Empire Strikes Back is good, but I mean, I'm kind of more on the Return of the Jedi.
I am more on the Return of the Jedi too, but respectfully,
Yeah.
I have to pick Empire Strikes Back because I know, like, overall, this is the first time that we not the first time in cinema, but one of those rare few times in cinema where we've actually gotten the villains actually, like, not just winning, but like very much so planning out all the moves that the good guys were going to make and be one step ahead of them all the way to the end. Plus, first time you see Boba Fett, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Return of the Jedi, he gets taught a lesson,
Yeah. The only reason I say it because of the fact of Jabba the Hutt and that whole situation right there. That whole scene is because that's still iconic. That's still iconic. It's just like that's the first thing you think of when you think of Return of the Jedi is like the whole Jabba the Hutt situation and Han Solo's actually in that cryo stone and everything.
True. I would say this, and one last piece.
Yeah.
This is also one of those times where we got a force ability that we did not know it was a force ability for so many years, for so long, until the next person to actually do it was Yoda, and that was the Menace. When Han Solo whips out his gun and starts shooting blaster rifles at Darth Vader, you just thought he was in a suit and he was just straight up blocking that mug. But actually, he was using the Force to nullify the shots. We didn't see this again until Yoda got shot with lightning, and he grabbed that boy and made it disappear. Yep. So, yeah, interesting times.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, real talk, I still don't buy that. He was getting shot, and it was coming off him. Yeah, that was it. It was
a thing where it was a thing where he was holding out his hand and he was shooting and then it was just shooting at his hand.
Yeah.
And he just nullified him.
He's
like,
pew,
pew, pew, pew.
Hey,
pew, pew, pew. Give me that.
That good. He was blocking it. It was that good. That was not a force ball. He was just blocking. He was just badass. He was just get out.
Jeez.
All right, so number 3. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that one too. Especially it being a Spielberg classic.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
Hmm. All right, number 2, Endgame.
Okay.
I am Iron Man. No, Tony, don't do it. Oh my
I
God,
mean,
Tony.
I can agree. Again, so in the boom situation, but again, I do agree with this one.
Yeah.
I mean, it does fit in the top. Well, I say it does fit in the top five. I have to say it does fit in the top five. So I cannot complain on that. Again, still salt in the wound situation, but again, I do agree with it.
Hmm. Boy, is it not fair? But
Yeah, I was about to say, is it not fair? No, like
yeah.
it's so not fair. But again, I do have to agree with this one.
So all three of them made that list, right?
All three. It
Uh,
was four. It was four. Right.
no, not all of them. I
Endgame
know
is the only one, or no? Yeah,
Endgame's in the
Endgame
top
is the
five. Infinity
only one.
Wars was like number 8, and Avengers was number 9.
You said all four or three or what?
Avengers,
Hmm. Infinity
uh,
War.
Infinity War. Oh,
There was
that's what
only
I maybe that.
Yeah.
no. There was only three of them. You know, there was
Okay, maybe
four.
that was
There was four Avengers movie. Only three of them made that top
Yeah.
10 list.
okay.
Yep.
I'm mistaking it for No, there aren't four Avengers. Okay, so the only one
There
that
was
didn't
four.
make it
The one
was
that didn't
the
make it is the
one
one
with
that had the
Ultron,
most
right?
criticism. That had the most criticism. They didn't like. People didn't really like it because of, um, like the lack of when it came down to Ultron. So
Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna say it
Oh
was the
yeah, yeah,
Ultron
yeah.
one.
Yep.
that
That
one was
makes
like
sense.
that was even though it introduced Wanda, it still was like poorly receptive. You know, so that
Right.
was probably the only bad Avenger movie that they had.
I can understand that.
Hmm.
I get it.
So then number one, Jurassic Park.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine
Yeah,
with that.
I'm good on that one.
I'm good on that one. I'm good.
I'm good on that one.
All right, all
Okay, I
right.
had to get that round of applause right there. I had to get that one of round of
Yeah.
applause. Thank you, please.
At
That
least it
was
wasn't Jurassic World.
yeah. Oh God. Ooh, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
I
I
can
didn't
see
even
that.
see it.
I
I didn't
seen
even see
clips
it.
of it, and I was like, I'm
Oh,
confused.
the first Jurassic World. I would
No, I ain't
say out
seen.
of
No, I ain't seen none of the Jurassic Worlds.
so I will say this: out of all the Jurassic Worlds, the first one is easily the best one.
Mm.
It's the one that is the most unique and story forward pushing movie. As far as like going from the old three and then like moving into the new generation, but when you start to get into two of the new one is like two of the old one. Like they took the exact same plots. And then three is like the question that we all wondered, but then really didn't want to know the answer to. Like what happens if all the dinosaurs go, get out into the world? Then what? And then they're like, oh, well, we're going to have all the dinosaurs out into the world. And you're like, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So instead of doing, let's see, instead of doing our own top 10, we're gonna do um, movie franchises of the summer top five. What are the top five of all greatest of all time movie franchises for the summertime?
Okay.
Just to kind of shore that up.
Yeah, I was why I say 10 is gonna take a minute. 5, I'm good with. All right, let's see.
But this is also franchises, so this means all their works, and they always come out.
They
in
all
summertime.
represented it, huh? Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, and they all roughly around the summertime.
jeez.
Right.
Do. That's gonna be a fun one. Jeez Louise. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. No, I'm not trying to look up that. Jeez. I ain't really thought one of those. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
So even if all the other ones don't take place in the summer, as long as one takes place in the summer.
No, they kind of roughly got to be released between spring and summertime. So the latest or the earliest will be May. The latest will be August.
And all of them got to fall into that category.
In between May and August.
All right.
It's like in the movie world, they totally skip spring, so that's why it starts at May.
Okay. Dang, that's gonna be tough.
Yep. This is gonna be tough. I'm like, There we go. Good lord. Yeah, this is gonna be very.
All right. So this is make it simple because we gotta definitely keep it.
Yeah.
Right.
So if one of them is released in the and it's viewed as a summertime movie, like you watch it during the summer.
Okay.
Released in the summer,
Okay. That helps.
Yeah.
but we're only doing franchises.
Franchises. Okay. Dang, if they're gonna let me figure out. Nope, not that. Dang, it's hard because you know what's funny is like big movies
Mm-hmm.
usually come out in the holiday, especially like our times. You know.
If I had to pick one, if I had to just pick one in general, I'd say John Wick.
If I had to pick one, it's gonna be
Hey, just give me y'all 5 just in a row. So once you
Okay.
got John Wick, then just give me your 5.
Oh, so all right. Sorry, my bad. All right, so I get John Wick, V5, Spider-Man before. I'm just gonna use that. I'm trying to think in my head.
ooh, Spider-Man. Good call.
Damn, I want to use this, but I'm thinking of the older version. That sucks. Wait. Can't really use that one because dang it, I can't use that one. That's not even the summer. Fudge. I'm trying to think. Toy Stories for 3.
Okay.
I'll throw Toy Stories in there since we're talking about spring and summer.
No, it's not spring and summer because spring still has a season, but it's only 2 months. They just totally skip it in the movie, bro. They skip May and they go May. They start saying, "Oh, the summer blockbuster in May." So yeah.
Then if I had to, I would swap that out for Fast and Furious. I don't know. It's a tough.
For somebody to say that, like
it was in my list. It was literally in my list, but I'm thinking because we're talking about the franchises and like not all of them are the greatest because of like it just keeps ascending. But I mean the first 2, maybe 3, or like the first couple were actually fine.
Like I said,
So,
we're talking about franchises.
I know.
Man.
I know.
We ain't doing critical on all the rest of them.
I know.
Just doing franchises. And then boom.
And it sucks because the one I want to use after that would be Harry Potter, but Harry Potter's not part of summer.
Yeah, that's what I tried to look up. I'm like, Harry Potter #1.
I know. I would have definitely put Harry Potter #1, but Harry Potter's not part of summer, so that's the
What do you
sucky
mean
part.
it's not part of summer? Like, did it get released around those months?
No, it's all
No.
November or December.
Yep.
That's why I was like, dang, these blockbusters
Exactly.
are all around the same time.
Transformers
Okay.
for that one, and I think I got one more.
Wait. So you said,
Okay,
so
sorry.
say yours again. Say yours from the top.
John Wick is 5.
John Wick.
I'm trying to remember. John Wick was 5. Spider-Man was 4. Dang it. I'm trying to think. I know. Dang it. I just had it. Because I had the. I just said it too. Fast and Furious on the list, but I don't think it was actually. I'm just thinking of like what I said. I just can't remember. I remember the first two, like the last two. Oh, what was the other one in my head?
Fast and Furious was your 3.
Yeah, Fast and Furious 3, and I'm trying to think it was 2. Because I said Toy Story, but Toy Story was not, so that's out the picture. Oh, Transformers. That's the other one. So I had Transformers in there. So there was one. So now I'm missing one more.
All right, so say it from 5.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was like. I'm trying to remember what was the order. So okay, so it was, dang it, my brain. I hate when this happens. When you're trying.
Right,
Okay, I know. I need to write it down. John Wick is 5. Spider-Man is 4. Transformers was 3. The Fast and Furious was 2. I did not have a 1 yet.
Okay.
That was the only one. I was missing one more.
Okay.
Wait, this is a good question. It's a good question. When did this come out of curiosity?
And it can, hey, honestly, it also too can be anything that was on that last list too. So I mean, don't limit yourself either. It can also be on that last list that the first list that we read off of.
Good.
I was gonna say number one to me, but I gotta. If this is not on part of the summer list, which I would say this, but I would have a different one. I want to say the Goonies as number 1, but if not, I don't know if it's a summer or not. But if not, I would definitely say Star Wars as my number 1. But I want to, if I had to, that's what I'm about to do right now. That's what I'm about to find out. And in the meantime, go ahead, Sandstorm, while I'm actually looking up Goonies real quick.
I would say number 5 is Terminator.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Number 4, I would put as Pirates of the Caribbean.
The Caribbean.
The
Caribbean. Caribbean.
Was Top Gun a summer movie?
Not sure.
I'm pretty sure Maverick was, if it wasn't the first Top Gun. Yeah, it came out in May.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm happy. Yep, Goonies number 1.
So 2, I would say is 2 is dang, what did we just say? Jurassic Park. I'm still trying to think of my 1. So what's your 1?
My 1, oh, it's Goonies. It's definitely Goonies.
Goonies?
June
Okay.
June 7, 1985. Summer movie. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I'll take it as my number 1. I'm happy. And it's still Steven Spielberg too.
Well, I'll take that one.
I'll take that one.
Still thinking of number 1.
Me? Oh, my number 1. I'll say Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. So mine would be Avengers number 5. Fast and Furious number 4. Terminator number 3. Jaws number 2.
Nice.
Jaws, nice.
And I was probably gonna go with wasn't Alien one of those summer movies?
It very well could be. It seems that all the movies in the 80s are all, like the big movies, are all summertime movies.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks like in the 90s, that's when all of that kind of changed up.
Yeah, definitely. But let me see. Let me be a little odd. real quick, because I'm gonna do an honorable mention. Honorable mention. I want you guys to do one too as well.
Okay.
So my honorable mention would be. Let's see.
Yeah, let me double check on this one.
This is just a kids situation, like a kids classic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
come on, where you at?
You want me to do mine first?
Go ahead.
It'd be toss up between Beverly Hills Cop and Back to the Future.
Ooh, nice one. Very nice.
Okay.
That's very nice.
Okay.
Let's see. Mine's Back to the Future definitely would have been one of them. Mine's is a mix up. I mean, Back to the Future is definitely on the list. But if not, I would say as my honorable would be. I have a toss up between Mission Impossible and a Goofy movie actually.
Ooh, love a Goofy movie.
Because I remember watching that in the summer, and it came out in the summer.
So hold on, I literally have to get this this date on this movie.
But yeah, that Back to the Future definitely hit home.
And it hits the May. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie with the White Ranger on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I agree with that.
And then, since this is a late May movie, like I said, the Mays is considered summertime in the movie world. But this actually came out here in America May 31st, technically, going into June. But the Godzilla franchise, the newer Godzilla franchise. But
Okay.
this and this one in specific, the King of all monsters.
I agree with that.
So that's my honorable mentions right there. So,
Yep.
let's get into some trailers real quick
All right.
before we get up out of here. As soon as Joe Biden, shut up. I wish we talk about politics on this channel because I show no peace of mind right now.
Oh boy. That's
All right, so
some of the can of worms.
speaking of the 90s, since we talking about like how things were in the 80s, 90s, and all that other stuff, blah blah blah. There was a event that happened in the 90s that was very, very iconic to us black people, especially you black people in California.
Oh boy.
But this happens in 90.
Y'all black people.
All right.
All black people
All right, let me sit up for this one.
This literally started a slew of a lot of stuff, but we don't know if this movie is going to be about that. So it's called 1992.
Get a pack of Phillies. You speak English, bitch?
Watch your mouth.
The fuck you say? How the fuck that feel?
Familiar.
This is my home.
Y'all can hear that, all right?
Yep.
These streets raised me.
Might get a little crazy out there today.
Media outlets from around the world await a verdict in the Rodney King beating.
Maybe I can bring the sun back up here.
All right, run it for me. Catalytic converters. They need platinum.
How much they got in there?
10 million. You need a miracle to pull this off.
The jury in the Rodney King trial.
A stunning verdict.
The 4 police officers were found not guilty.
You watching the news? No one minding the store.
This is our window.
You know what scares me? I don't want you to grow up to be like me. It's wild out there to be more safe here. You're at the wrong place at the wrong time. Where's my son?
It's not gonna end well for you.
It's not going well for you.
Watch me as
I'm gonna obliterate your whole fucking family.
Give me my son.
And if I don't,
Then we got a problem, homie.
All right, so how y'all feel about that?
I need a minute to process real quick. Go ahead, Sandstorm. I need. Yeah.
It's about the Rodney King. Let Noto process because that's his place. You know, we didn't already had ours with Detroit the movie. All this takes place after the Rodney or during and the events of the Rodney King trial and everything, and I think that's really cool. It makes for an interesting plot and everything. Snoop Dogg, executive producer. I see he just trying to put his hand in everything. He's just trying to dabble in. Mm-hmm. I think overall, it looks like it's going to be a good time. It looks like it's going to be an emotional movie. I'm gonna leave that. I got a thought, but I'm gonna leave the thought to myself. No, I'm gonna say it. I think it's just. I always think it's funny and interesting. They always make the like when the black man got to be serious. They gotta have his beard all like burly. You know what I'm saying? And,
beard's weird.
yeah, and he gotta have a scar and stuff like that. Yeah,
jail and all that.
Yeah. I always thought
it's crazy that you say that because a serious dad role beforehand was look at Boys in the Hood.
Yep.
Right.
He was kind of clean cut, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm like, where did y'all start getting this? I've been in here. I'm rough with it.
Yeah. I know what death is like. I know what death
feel familiar.
Yeah.
Batman looking at.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that's kind of the Hollywood trope that they just kind of throw on them and everything. I guess it is what it is, but yeah, overall it looks like it's going to be good. I'm sure as long as Tyrese don't cry on the in the movie.
No, he's going to cry.
He is.
He's definitely going to cry. The mouth cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we'll be okay. I'm interested to see it.
All right, no. Home turf.
Yeah, home turf. Oh boy.
How old were you at that time? Brandon.
My brain is going on in a complete.
I want to say that was like 92.
Yeah, it's in 92.
Yes. Like I was 3, you was 4.
Yeah.
So give me a second because I can't think of the number in my head. So give me a second.
No, I would have been 4 turning 5 because this would have been the summertime.
Because I would have been turning 4. Yep. I'll be turning 4 right after you.
9.
9.
I was 9.
So like during that time, I know this turned into an interview. During that time, like, what was the vibes around where you was at? You know what I'm saying? Were you did you witness any of it? Where were you exactly at that time? Do you remember?
Let me see. I think around that time, I think I was still either in this mixture. I think I was either still in Inglewood with my grandmother's stuff, or I was actually in Santa Monica. So, because it was at that time where like me and my mom kind of moved around and stuff. So being our own, well, her being our own, taking me with her. So I can still remember like the things that time. Having a what was it? I think a Honda Accord, Honda Accord, driving around, listening to like Mint Condition and different things like that. Her doing some house cleaning, like, these are like all great times and everything else. So I was not around that at the moment because, like I said, I was either still there in like I was either in Inglewood or actually in Santa Monica. So I was in one to two, so I can't remember exactly. But so I was never around it, but I heard about it and everything else. But I was still young and can't really say much to it. So now as far as the movie goes whatsoever, this is going to be very interesting for me to watch because this is, like I said, the whole story of what's happened of like when I was 9 years old, what's happened. So I was not there. This does look interesting to me, and I would love to definitely check it out because I would love to know what actually really happened during that time. When, especially me being the age of 9 and not seeing it, whatsoever. So I'm curious. Again, I'm with you guys. The same thing with Tyrese. He better not start crying like a little, what? I know, like I said, but again, Snoop's actually. Yeah, Snoop's getting his hand into this, especially how the Death Row label on it too. So I'm kind of curious that I guess Death Row's now trying to do movies now in this process. So again,
Snoop, when he took over Death Row, and he bought Death Row, he added a lot more LLCs and other things and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Death Row Films actually existed back in the 90s. It's just the fact that never
been released or anything at the time.
Nothing really only thing that actually came out, like what you will see the Death Row Films will be like in like the credits of a California Love or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't see it like they made like an actual film. But you know what I mean? I guess,
But yeah, that's why I said like is to actually like see it like the logo and everything for the first time instead of being the ending credits. So that's why I'm like, this is the first time I actually get to see it. So I'm curious how this is gonna play out and work out for him. So I mean, I hope it works out. I mean, I'm not saying bad things about it or anything else. And I mean, Snoop has definitely got his hands on it. I know he bought the rights to it, so just go with it. So I definitely want to see it. But like I said, there's gonna be a little bit of a history for me, so I'm all up for it.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see it. I definitely heard a lot of things about it. I got a lot of family members and people that knew about this point of time, and actually people that was like kind of front line during that time too. That was actually, you can see they noggin. And some of that beating up on people looting stuff.
Oh yeah, yep.
That's my cousin right there. Like, hey, you see that right there? You see that? You see that person right here, right next to that? That's me. That's your uncle. This. That.
Oh,
y'all was there. Y'all was right there. That was you, right here. Oh, okay. So it's kind of cool seeing that. You know what I'm saying? But I know this will probably have none of that. But of course, it kind of looks like it has its own little backstory. You know what I'm saying? With the Tyrese character, you know what I'm saying? A warehouse being knocked off. There was a lot of looting during that time. So for a warehouse to be knocked off and it'd be like a heist and they, strapped up and some more stuff happened in a warehouse and stuff like that, opposite from the other looting stuff. It'll be interesting to see if that's actually a true story. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it is, but yeah, definitely Rodney King's situation and that riots, those were that was definitely
Rodney King. Rodney King.
Yeah, that was definitely something to be alive for. That was something crazy. So let's get to our next one, which is called Trap. So yeah, let's get it.
What's with all the police everywhere? I'm not supposed to tell. You know the butcher? The freaking nut job that goes around chopping people up? Well, the feds heard that he's gonna be here today. So they set up a trap for him. This whole concert, it's a trap. They're watching all the exits, they're checking everyone that leaves. There's no way to get out of here. I've never felt this before. I feel out of control. Shoot left. Where should I put her?
Thank you.
This individual that we're searching for won't panic. He's realized he can't get out. He's going to try to cause chaos.
Dad, what are you doing? You're acting weird.
This dude is next level insane.
What's happening?
I think you're looking for me. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry.
How you all doing? You having fun? Woo! Come closer. What's going on, Daddy?
Open the goddamn door!
I can't get away. I can't stop. I'll just do this one last one. Enjoy the rest of the concert.
All right, what do you feel about that? Hey, real quick, no. Don't dude look like Jacob from work?
Yup. I was like, wait, what the?
He look like Jacob, bro.
Bruh, I had to do a double take. Like, me and you had to do a double take. I'm like, wait, what the? I'm confused.
But all right, so what y'all think about that?
All right, I'll start off. I don't even know how I feel about this movie. I don't even know. Like,
Hey, you saw Cuddy in there too?
Yup.
Cuddy turned around with the little wig. He was like, ooh,
Yep.
wait, that was you, Cuddy?
You here? Yeah.
What are you doing here, man?
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah. The name, who's doing it, I'm like, oh, here we go again. What we got our hands into this time? It's like, so what, you just like taking somewhat of a page of a saw and just kind of doing stuff in a concert, and I don't know. It looks so confusing. Like, it really does. It looks very confusing. Like, I kind of see what you're doing, but it's like, it makes it so confusing. Like, okay, so you're telling me you're the killer, you're doing these things at a concert, and your daughter's here, and you trying to find a way out while still doing the exact thing, while still doing the things you're not supposed that you're doing. Like, it's to me, it's too confusing. I don't know. I can't even say if I want to see it, if I don't want to see it. It's more of like, it's just confusing. That's it. That's all I can say.
All right, Sandstorm, what you think?
I mean, I think I already seen this trailer before. I think it looks interesting. He's basically it's kind of messed up because he brought his daughter into this whole situation. But you know, he's like the killer, and he's supposed to be killing like the main, like the artist, right? Like that's basically what's about to happen.
Look,
so he's kind of.
I didn't get that, but I'll say
I don't know. I don't know if he's supposed to be like a mass shooter killer type of deal, or like what the situation is. But I mean, I think it looks interesting. I want to say he was in another movie too, and I can't think of what movie he was in.
Oh, the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look familiar. I can't think of it in my head.
I want to say. I'm gonna have to look it up because I mean, like I feel like the movie he was in, he was like a little bit dry, so I can't say.
Y'all don't know who he is? Hold on. I'm gonna jog y'all memory.
Josh Hartnett. Yeah. Let me see. He was in. Oh, duh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah.
There you go.
He wasn't dry in that movie. He was actually, yeah. Lucky Number 11.
Oh God, that one.
Yeah.
He was in Lucky Number 7. He was in what's that joint with Usher? Like back in the day, it was like in 1998. It was like Eternity or some. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, it was like one of those like teenage films or whatever like that.
Yeah.
He was in there with Usher. 40 Days, 40 Nights. He was in that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why. Yeah, 40 Days, 40 Nights definitely would have said it right there. It was Lucky Number 7.
Recently, he's been in
Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Oh wow.
He was
actually in that Kevin Hart's movie, Die Hard, the first.
Yeah. He was in Sin City too, and in Pearl Harbor.
Yep.
Black Hawk Down.
Everything. Like he's an OG up in this thing. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, and he was in Halloween.
Yeah.
That same year that he was in that one that I was trying to talk about with Usher or whatever. So he's been in all types of stuff, man. He's an OG out here in these film streets.
No one seemed familiar.
What's crazy is he looked like this dude at our job named Jacob. Like just in that like in that trailer, it was like certain like ways he was doing like stuff that Jacob does.
Yeah,
he don't look like Jacob, but just in that.
That trailer, the mannerism and stuff to it.
Yeah, like that character could be Jacob. So we need to watch out for Jacob, bro.
I've been doing that already.
Oh man, but anyway, so on to our next one. Oh, did I say mine?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, yeah. So I think it's pretty cool. It looks like a serial killer. They know he's a serial killer. They know where he's going to be at because he probably messed up and purchased the tickets on some weird stuff and gave away his locations or something. Something happened where they, you know what I'm saying, the FBI, they find out stuff. And he's trying to make distractions in this whole little arena, but he can't get out. So that's what this looked like to me. You know,
like they like they figured it out and trapped him in. Yeah, that's right. That's what it is.
He's trying to get out, so he's doing things to make a distraction, and he's getting frustrated, and he got his daughter with him, and he can't get up out of there. So it just looks like a big frustration. Like I would love to see that because I'm like, how are you going to get out of there besides getting arrested or death?
Right.
Obviously, look, you're gonna have to leave your daughter. That's all I know. If you're really trying to get out of there, you're gonna have to just leave your daughter. And I bet you it looked like he kind of looked like he was trying to do that.
Yep.
So, anyway, on to our next one now.
An unsub, a seasoned one, and he's leaving.
Congratulations, fans!
Jackpot.
Congratulations, fans of trailers! You've taken the time out of your busy schedule of working
or using the bathroom to watch the trailer for our new movie, Jackpot.
Stay tuned after the trailer for a chance to win the official Jackpot.
It's a sweepstakes. You're gonna love it.
Here it is.
The trailer.
For Jackpot.
So why are you here? Are you here for like pleasure or pain or?
No, I'm an actress. Great. They're rebooting Barbie. Hi, I'm Katie. Just got back into town and ready to act.
Did you prepare something?
I have something, yeah.
Katie Kim is our new Jackpot winner. Happy hunting, LA.
I definitely didn't get the part, so there's no need for the death stare.
She's my Jackpot.
What is happening?
Uber for Katie? Did that look as cool as it felt?
Oh my God. What is going on?
Katie, you won the lottery. And now anyone with a losing ticket that kills you before sundown gets her money. Legally.
Okay, that's murder.
Oh, not in California. It's just a chance at the big time.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yeah.
I need a hero.
I felt that too.
I need you to put this on.
If you kill me, you get it all. So why the hell would I trust you?
You treat people like you want to be treated.
Oh, you dare-faced me! Oh, shit, my sneaker! Really hit the target there. How's it look? Good? I called in a favor.
We are the biggest lottery protection agency in the city.
I do trust you. I think it's because you look like a bulldog that like a witch casts a spell on and turn into a human. You ever get that?
Yes.
We're in trouble, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Who wants some head?
Why are you winking at me like that? Man, you can't just steal people's panic rooms, dude. What are you, Jodie Foster?
You know too much.
I really don't, though.
Katie's the biggest jackpot of all time. Just find her.
Cowabunga. Journal, power!
This is a prosthetics machine. If people can't recognize you, you're a lot safer.
Hey, girl, hey. What? Too sexy?
All right, so how we feel about that?
Go ahead, Sandstorm.
So first things first, they have to stop with the hero monologue and with the song. Like we got to get past that, man. We got to
seriously.
get past that. Like it's in everything. Like not everybody. I understand everybody needs a hero, but like not that song. Not that song. Give me a Mariah Carey hero. Like, you know, give me something else. Give me Mariah Carey hero and still make it funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something like that. Stop giving me the same hero song. But with that being said, it looks funny. It looks like it's good. These two, I think they are very compatible with their jokes and their comedy. So I think it's going to be a good movie. I don't know if I necessarily go see it in theater.
It's not in theaters. It's going to be on Amazon
Prime.
Oh, it's going to be on Prime. Well, then I'll absolutely watch it then. If that is the case, then I will absolutely watch it 100%.
Oh, God.
All right, Noto.
One, I do agree with Sandstorm with the whole monologue. I'm like, really? Do we really have to do this? That was the first thing popped in my head. But the one thing that really shot me in the face, I was like, why is he here? Why is he in this movie? Why? Why is MGK in this movie? Why?
Oh, yeah.
Why? Like, dude, just go away. Please, just go away. That's how I feel. No, Sandstorm, not you.
Yo, that was crazy. Like, your camera went out, and then next thing you know, we see him walking away.
Yes.
I don't think he knows his camera cut back.
And it makes it even funny. And it makes it so funny. I keep saying, like, no, go away. I'm talking about MGK. I'm like, no, not you, Sandstorm. Not you. Come on. Oh, man. It's going to be priceless.
It's funny because he tried to turn off his camera, and I'm like, what if, like, it turned back on, and he was up here doing something crazy? Like he was eating, he was,
oh, my.
Or something like that, or something crazy. That is hilarious. That is
please clip this. Please clip this. I'm not gonna lie.
He just walked up and his kid thought his camera.
Oh my God.
That's like trying to hide a conversation you have with somebody you talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
And then like they be like, hold on real quick. And then like you think you put it on me, but he didn't. And you're like, yeah, that little motherfucker right there, he's stupid, you know, that's other
Oh my God.
I can hear you.
Yep, exactly. Oh man. But anyways, yeah, I don't know why MGK in this movie. I do agree with John Cena, with both of the characters in it, are best actor and actress in the movie. So this does look kind of funny. Like it's surprising that this movie is based off like people like the things you actually would expect that is someone actually with.
Cuzzo.
Yeah.
So when you got up, I don't know if you meant to turn off the camera
Yeah, I turned off the camera and the
Cut back on.
Yeah, it took me going.
And all thing we saw was you walking.
Yep. And the part, and what makes it even funny because I said I was saying about MG, I was like, no, it was like, why is he here? No, he needs to go. He needs to go. And I was like, not you, Sandstorm.
I'm done with this. We're done.
But it was crazy too. It looked like the camera cut back on, like you know how like you talking crazy about somebody, like you having a conversation with somebody, like yeah, da da da, and then like you pause it or you mute the phone real quick, and you start talking crazy about them, like yeah, I can't stand that little motherfucker over there. Hey, I still hear you. That's what that looked like. That's what that looked like when you walk. I was like, does he know his camera just cut back on?
Yeah, I didn't even notice it was cut back on. Hey, at least the whatchamacallit wasn't cut back on.
It was mute. Yeah.
Okay, that's good because I was yelling at my kids.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I was
sit down.
Yeah. But anyways. Oh yeah. So this definitely is gonna be a funny movie. I definitely might check it out. But again, I just gotta stomach MGK in this movie. So I'm like, that's the only thing
I think it's a light role. I don't think it's
I still gotta stomach it regardless.
Yeah.
Even if it's a light role, I still gotta stomach it.
All right. So what I think about the movie, I think it's gonna be funny, hilarious. I definitely like John Cena, funny John Cena lately. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think we got a serious John Cena in Fast, but
Well, one of them, but the other half he ended up trying to be a little bit funny, and the other one, the 2-part one that we haven't got, which we haven't heard.
I mean, he was funny, but he still was like on a serious note. You know what I'm saying? He had to protect the nephew and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, he still had his funny moments when he was protecting the nephew, so there's a plus to that.
I mean, it's John Cena. He gonna have his, but you know what I'm saying. But other than that, like what's homegirl name? The little whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce her name.
Yeah, her.
Mm-hmm.
We seen her and everything.
Yes.
She's pretty funny. Was she in the Barbie movie? That's what I was asking because she did say that like Barbie reference. And I was like, I could have sworn she was in that Barbie movie.
I did not watch the Barbie movie, so I have no clue.
Yeah.
I mean, she was in Shang-Chi. She's the main character. She's like the.
Yeah, I know she's in Shang-Chi, but I was like, was she in the Barbie movie? Because I was like, she did that reference. She did that,
which is funny.
The Barbie movie.
I think it's funny because her name is Katie in this movie too, and her name is Katie in Shang-Chi too.
What the heck?
They can't give her a better name.
She's forever Katie.
Yep.
Oh, John Cena was in Barbie movie.
Yeah, I think I saw him in the clip. I guess.
So I guess she's not in Barbie movie. Well, I thought she probably was. I thought I saw her in that, like, you know what I'm saying, like a little brief cameo or whatever. But anyway, this seems like it's gonna be a funny movie. So definitely can't wait till that comes out on Prime. I definitely still have Prime, so I'll be watching that. So on to our last trailer. Hold on, after Ryan. Get out of here. All right, so this is Childish Gambino's movie called Bando's Coming at the New World. So I don't know what this is about. So we're gonna see what this is about. All right. So what y'all thinking about that?
I'm gonna go first because I gotta make some moves real quick before I come right back. But RCA, what?
Yeah, right.
What?
Right.
I thought who RCA?
I thought they was out of business. I thought they was gone.
I thought they was gone out of business. Y'all just come back like we not making TVs no more. We just go just do movies. Like who? Yeah. So that's gotta be somebody. That gotta be somebody like grandchild or something like that. Like we coming back, baby. I'm using this money. Yeah, that's wild. But the movie, it looks interesting. It's throwing me for a loop because at first I'm like, oh, okay, this is just like about animals, coming and being killers and stuff like that. Then they showed a little light thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, so they just gonna try and make this like a psychedelic, like type of thing with the animals. And then they show the whole box, and then everything disappears, and I'm like, okay, now that's not making sense. This is different. Like, so it's
And the
almost
box started to reappear where they were running at.
Yeah.
It was about to make them into like whatever that was.
So now I'm like, so is it like aliens took over at some type of deal? Like what's going on with the thing? So I'm interested. I mean, Gambino is always funny. Donald is always funny.
Donald. I was calling Gambino.
So I'm interested to see it, and I'm interested to see what reviews are for it. But I would definitely watch it because I do like him as an actor, legitimately.
Yeah.
All right, now let me make sure this camera actually goes off. So I can handle this. Okay, it did. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, Noto, what about you?
I don't know. The very beginning of it, the first thing I went was like, "This is America." The first thing I thought was, "This is America." I was like, "Oh boy, here we go. We got Childish Gambino in the building. Let's see what we got this time. What we got?" And I'm on the same page with Sandstorm. This one, it looks interesting. It looks confusing. I'm curious what they're gonna say for this one. Also, was actually kind of funny because I never saw the trailer, but I saw him in that outfit. I was like.
Yeah, I seen that.
I was like,
that
I was
outfit.
like,
yeah.
I was like, didn't I just see this like in a cover or something? Like he came up with a single or something? Because I was like going through Spotify. Yeah, no, because I went on Spotify yesterday. I was like, yeah, new stuff came out. Let me check what's going on. And I know because like the whole Eminem and stuff that came out on Tuesday. But anyways, I was like curious what came out. I was like, what the heck is this? Childish Gambino came out with something? What the?
So
what is
that
this?
soundtrack, if you notice at the end of this, because like I don't know how late this trailer is or how how early on this released or whatever, but this week I believe the soundtrack or a single from him dropped. So
yeah,
that's probably what you was seeing.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the single. So I just see it right now. I'm looking on Spotify as we speak. And I was like, oh, so it is a single. And that's him with that outfit on. So that's why I was like, what the heck is going on?
See, I saw like a post and I saw the outfit, but what had me was the hat, and I was like, dang, that's a hard hat. Like, if I get that hat, I can match it with da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I know there's Vans and all. I was just thinking like, dang, yeah, Gambino be fly.
Yeah, definitely. Hands
That's
down.
the only thing I thought when I saw that picture. And now that I'm seeing the trailer, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Now it's starting to click. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, as far as like, I kind of like I like him either or. I like him as a rapper, singer, and I also like him as an actor. So I mean, he does good. And a producer. I forgot. And yeah, thank you. And a producer. I forgot he was. But I mean, he does a really good job. So it's like, I'm all for it to see what he brings to the table. But again, I'm kind of am curious about this movie because it looks interesting. It looks confusing. I need to know what's going on. And again, yes, I do like to know what people say for this. So I'm like the same answer with Sandstorm with that. But again, it's Childish Gambino. So it's like, it's been, like, I'm not saying it's been a while for him, like, acting, but it's been a while to actually hear something from him. So that's a big surprise, like, music-wise. Even though I know I'm looking at Spotify and it's like he has some stuff on right here from 2024. He got an album, an EP, a single, two singles. So I haven't really got a chance to toy around with those yet.
Yeah, definitely check him out. Like, he does drop surprise stuff. Sometimes I'm like on and off with his music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I know he drops something, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just late to the party and he didn't drop something like, you know what I'm saying? Like this week, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely got to catch up on his music as well. But definitely as an actor, he pops up on stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think the most recent thing I may have seen him in was probably Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, as a variant of the Predator, which was funny as heck. I was like, wow.
I think,
do you know the whole story about Miles?
I only know bits and pieces of it, so I've kind of like still haven't dabbled into it yet. I need to get back into more of it, so I only heard bits and pieces.
No, like the origin of Miles, like
No,
he was created.
No, that part don't.
So Childish Gambino, there was this whole thing about the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
So with Tom Garfield, what's Garfield's name?
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. Yeah. That Amazing Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Childish Gambino went out for that role, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to actually be the first black Peter Parker,
Yeah.
Black Spider-Man. And actually what's crazy is it made sense. He can act like, what I'm saying, like how Peter acts, how Childish Gambino was portraying his character on what was that TV series he was on for a long time? That was almost like The Office.
What is it?
I can't remember what that was, but anyway, whatever that was, right? He was very like into like comics and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He actually wore a Spider-Man suit on there one time, just to, as a spoof or whatever. But from there, fans were like, yeah, he can play Spider-Man. He can play Spider-Man. So he went out for that role, didn't get it. Andrew got it, but they still put him in the movie. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't know if it was this movie or it was the Tom Holland Spider-Man, but he was in one of the movies, right, where he was like drug dealing, right? And I swear I think it's the Garfield one, but it could be a Tom Holland. Anyway, he was in the live action as Uncle Aaron.
Okay.
So to see him in the Spider-Verse, into the Spider-Verse and stuff like that as the Prowler, he's Uncle Aaron again. You know what I'm saying? But since they didn't get to put him as Peter Parker and they didn't think he would have been accepted by Peter Parker, they decided to make a black Spider-Man. So he could play Spider-Man without them be like, oh no, he's not, there's no black Peter, there's no, so there won't be no racist stuff. So they came up with Miles Morales. That's where we get Miles Morales in the comics, is from like Childish Gambino. He's the reason why we have a Miles. So honestly, if he can hang his hat on something, dude, you created a whole new Spider-Man for us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And we thank you for it.
Yeah, and now there's a series, a movie series that's like the top Spider-Man joint right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if he can hang his hat on that, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You don't gotta say. I mean, he's not getting paid for it, so of course. But just the fact that you were the inspiration to that Black Spider-Man. That's So,
exactly.
But yeah, I feel like this is definitely gonna be a funny situation. I don't know if it's coming to theaters or whatever. I think it's just said coming soon. I don't think we got too much information on it just yet. That was actually 4 days ago. So actually, when the single dropped, that's when
the trailer dropped.
Makes sense. So, but yeah, so I don't know where Sandstorm is, but anyway, we're gonna have to wrap it up.
Yep.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's VitoVerse Live. We definitely have more to come. VitoVariance Music is going to have another episode of VitoVariance Music coming up probably next week. I'm going to try to put this together. But it's called Life After the Battle. So definitely stay tuned for that. We'll give my thoughts on the battle of Kendrick and Drake and where this should go from here. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, I think we're going to try to start doing some gaming, some VitoVariance gameplay or Let's Play VitoVerse. I don't know what I was calling it. I think it was just Let's Play. But I think we have a couple of games we're going to go ahead and, live play. So stay tuned for all that type of stuff. Noto, before we get out of here, any update on Nunami?
As of right now, as Nunami going, it's still in the works right now because we're leave you guys a little bit of info right now. I am in the process of maybe looking for an apartment at the moment right now. So Nunami is I'm still working out the kinks on it. I should have it ready hopefully very soon. But as goes, I'm still in the process of like kind of doing apartment hunting in the process. So it's going to be take me. It may be sooner, or maybe later. I'm working on it as best I can. So to make things work out. There's that. Game wise, it's right now up in the air. Like I said, the apartment situation. So I'm just kind of up in the air right now. But I'm trying to get that going as soon as possible. At least get the first episode and when I'm gonna try to get the layout and what I'm gonna actually start talking about and stuff. So I will let you guys know as soon as possible. That's what's going on with that. And I also have the other part. Tomorrow I will actually finally will do a video with my son being introduced. So I will be finally doing that because that's why I was doing some cleaning in his garage with all the dust and debris and everything else because I want him out here to, you know, kind of do this video and have it set. It's going to be on X-Momento's Twitter, so definitely keep a lookout for that. I'll have it posted, ready to go. And that's pretty much it on my end.
All right, Sandstorm, what about you?
As usual, you know, every other Friday, VitoVerse, at 9 o'clock. Sandstorm show, tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I can't give you the specific title, but I know what we're talking about, so it doesn't matter. But we will have Vito as usual. And then we may have a reoccurring guest. I'm not 100%, but possibly a guest nonetheless. It's a mosquito. And then Sunday is the Winging It podcast at 7 o'clock. I do have the title for that, but I can't tell you the title until tomorrow. And then Monday is the Jill podcast, which should be an interesting one because this coming week, I actually see some of the Jill guys that coming Saturday. So that's going to be an interesting time. So in person, like not just see them, but see them in person. So yeah, other than that, I think that's all I got.
All right. And like Sandstorm said, you know, I'll be on the Sandstorm show. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and stay tuned for all the stuff that I said is coming. So, peace.